I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw they blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say
Ryan.
one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're bad, I'm undefeated.
What are you playing right now?
I'm trying to see if I can get back my account in Fortnite. If I can, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I swear, there's no way I fucking deleted all my shit.
Like all your skins and everything?
No, I think they're saved. Yeah, it's saved.
Well, then what's that bad? It can't be that bad.
It's not, it's fine now. Ben, you're the 65 overall team?
In football?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I'm stalking you. What do you think?
Oh, you're watching my stream.
No, I'm not.
Well, who would be watching my stream? Who do we got? Troy Polamalu. Peyton Manning. Walter Payton. What should I get? Jerry Rice. My girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. I don't want any of these guys. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. What should I do? Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room.
I'm gonna have to delete Super Hot VR until I get a new microphone.
Oh, Super Hot's amazing. Super Hot.
Yeah, I have the VR version, but I'm gonna get a new microphone with a thing so I can put my extra storage in and have an entire. Shut the fuck up, you bitch!
I have an 80 overall, Patrick Mahomes, an 80.
Do I look like I give a rat's titty suck? Well, I'ma head out, boy.
Is that enough?
Hey Ben, guess what? You wanna know something that's funny?
What? You're a rat.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Trey Mo, and welcome to Superstar KO. Alright, let's get it in.
What the frick?
Wanna play by yourself? Hit 1v1. You and a buddy? Hit 2v2. Or if you really trying to squad up, hit that 3v3 and let's get it poppin'. Alright, next up, let's get your team, player.
You trying to squad up? You're level 1?
Let's not talk about this.
I thought you played this game.
No. This is like the 7th time I played this game this year.
Whoa! Hi! Did my poo say but your daddy's kitty? Ben, you wanna know something funny? Pussy.
Let's finish the end of this game, boys.
Hey Ben, let me tell you something funny really quick. Ready, bro? Ready, bro?
Yeah.
Pussy titty, yummy yummy, suck a cock, pussy's good.
I'm gonna kick you off. Are you actually... Like, he's a freaking rat. Freaking rat.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's AFC football as we resume play. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Oh, you want that touchdown? I see you.
Let's bring it.
Breeze now to throw.
Oh, interception.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Kick it off to me,
But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Game.
So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on...
Oh, no, heck no, let's go, Tennessee. I'm playing the Tennessee versus Chiefs game, guys. The Chiefs. Ryan, spam PP in chat. Who is it? I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I have like 6 people watching.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll be back with you again with score.
All right, Coach, thank you as always. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Time to see the Titans on offense, led by a man who really has resurrected his career this season, Ryan Tannehill. Took a chance going to Tennessee, wound up being the starter week 7 forward, and leading the NFL, Charles, in quarterback rating, and now he's got him in the divisional round.
Went 8-3 in his 11 starts. As you mentioned, taking over for a former #1 pick, Marcus Mariota, and he was acquired from Miami to be a backup, to be an insurance policy. I don't think that they thought that if he had to play, he would lead the league in quarterback rating. So now, the big win in New England, they head to Baltimore for a monster ball game, a #6 seed with a chance to win. He has to look at his career now and think, maybe I found a home in Tennessee where he can be a starter again.
Pretty good to have Derrick Henry behind him because he only threw for 72 yards in that victory in Foxborough.
Why did
15 times
that?
because the big
How
diesel,
bad
Derrick
am
Henry,
I?
his best move that day for Ryan Tannehill,
So
turning around
bad.
and putting it right in the chest to number 22 and getting out of the way.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tannehill throwing again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Where are we getting the ball at?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Go, Travis.
Fights free yet again. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line.
It's got to the point when we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And the kick by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
Come on, fellas.
Time to revisit Tennessee's playoff talk here as they come back out on offense. 9-7 this year for the 4th straight year during the regular season, but unlike last year, this year's 9-7 finish got them into the playoffs, the win that we discussed over New England. Now, can they take care of business going to Baltimore as the road gets tougher?
They feel like they can because they feel like they finally hit their formula that they were seeking at the beginning of this season. Big, strong offensive line. Run the ball effectively with Derrick Henry. Throw off a play action. Now Ryan Tannehill is the quarterback. A.J. Brown, the rookie receiver, has developed very well. And the defense they thought would be at least top 10 is really more like top 5. And they can run. Can they run with Lamar Jackson in Baltimore is going to be the question. But this team believes they can go in there and get it done.
We'll see if Derrick Henry can repeat that 182-yard performance that he had on his 26th birthday in Foxborough.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, CD, let's talk about KC as their offense comes back out here. 12-4 finish as they head into this divisional round. 4 straight AFC West title. They're searching for something that they haven't had in a half-century, and everybody knows what that is. That's a Super Bowl berth. We thought their season might be in trouble when Mahomes went down with that kneecap injury. That was in mid-October. But he and the Chiefs, they haven't lost in the last 6 games. A strong finish, and they're looking as good as they have in a long time.
And they have to give some credit to Matt Moore as the backup quarterback for keeping things afloat while Mahomes was out. Because remember, they beat Minnesota in a home game that was a difficult one for them. And they also had a tough one with Green Bay that they almost pulled out at home as well. So give him a lot of credit. But Mahomes has his magic back. Seems to be fully healed from the ankle, from the knee. He is playing well, but the defense, that's what's morphed and made them different. The last half of the year, they got better against the run, in no small part because Chris Jones, their all-pro defensive tackle, got back in the lineup and really solidified things, along with Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, playing near the line of scrimmage as a defensive back. Kansas City is going to be very dangerous in the playoffs as a number 2 seed.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 1, it's 9-0. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
GG's.